Okay, everybody, urgent call out to all friends and followers here in Ontario, GTA and the 905. So the 404 to the 905 in the GTA, there are several contested ridings, very tight. I'm going to go through that, but they have what's called vouching. And I learned this at work. Those who work out of province, especially here in the East, can actually get people to vouch for them as travelers, registered voters in ridings in Ontario. They can vouch for one person in their riding. Say, look, I'm a registered voter. This guy works here. This guy lives here. Let him vote. I vouch for him. Here's all my information. Now I have ID, but I can't prove that I live and work in the GTA right now. That's where you all come in. I didn't even know this existed, but it's there, it's real. They're advertising it right now, today. And I just discovered that. So I'm going to go through several ridings within an hour of me. Employers must give you 3 hours off to vote. If any of you live in these ridings and can help me, I can go suit and tie, get that with you. You come with me, I go with you. You vouch for me, I show my ID, I show my work receipt that I work at Darlington Nuclear, and I do have a letter that's an employment letter there. You vouch for me, I get to vote. I'm going to write Canada the 51st state. Now, I'm going to go through the legality of everything, and then I'm going to show everybody these key GTA ridings that are so tight that a recount is absolutely certain. It has been several times. And also with these ridings, this means that if I do Canada the 51st state, it's likely to be read a minimum of 3 times, meaning both Liberal and Conservative candidates will have to read it. Several of these are cabinet ministers, shadow or sitting ministers now in Mark Carney's party and Pierre Poilievre's party. Both Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre targeted these ridings during this month. They all visited them. So I'm going to go through it, and these are very tight, meaning a minimum of 3, but could be court-ordered 4, which means judges will look at it, parties will look at it multiple times, many screeners will see Canada the 51st state, my name, and they'll see PCC, Party of the Canadian Constitutionalists, in big red. So without further ado, I'm going to go through everything, and again, if anyone's out there that lives in these ridings, I'll take any riding. If someone will vouch for me tomorrow in the GTA, anywhere in the GTA, I'll drive to do that. Anywhere, I'll go and I'll meet you there and we'll go do that vote if you're willing to vouch for me, meaning you're registered and you vote and you're willing to vouch for me. I'll bring ID, my passport, my driver's license, and my employment letter from work. So I need you to vouch for me. And I do work in Darlington. You'll see my ID. It's not fraud. I'm here in Bowmanville. So without further ado, I'm going to go through this. It's a last minute chance. And if you're a friend or follower in the 51st state especially, this is important for you if you're in the GTA. Hopefully one of these ridings. Just going to blow it up, everybody. So, okay, first things first. Any registered voter in your riding, a family member, a neighbor, a friend, or co-worker can vouch for you at their assigned polling station, meaning they're assigned and registered. That person would basically attest to the fact that you live in that riding, and as long as they can prove their identity and their address, that would suffice for you to be able to vote, McKenna said. So this is Christine McKenna. A registered voter can only vouch for one other person, so you can only do it for me. Do I get time off for work? So for people who work, cast a ballot and can know that you can create difficulties for certain shift workers. Employers by law must give their worker at least a 3-hour window to vote but that doesn't necessarily mean they have to give you 3 hours off. So they don't have to give it to you. Most employers will do it. Say that the polls and your ridings close at 9, your shift is typically over at 8. Well, your boss could say, hey, okay, you're done at 6, go vote. McKenna said, it really just depends, but the key is that you've got that 3-hour window to do it. So they have to give you 3 hours. How do I mark my ballot? You mark an X. They're saying you can even put a smiley face. The counters will see and they say that's okay, whatever, but I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be writing 51st state. So this is the important stuff. So these are ones where what I was telling everybody, these are ridings here in the GTA, hotly contested, meaning within 0.5%, right? So Parm Gill and Christina Tessler-Dirksen, this is Milton East, Halton, Hills South. If anyone following me or on the 51st state, if you live here, this is one where it's likely I could get that ballot in if you bring me and you live here and you're registered here. If you can attest for me, and like I said, I'll bring my ID, I'll bring my work letter, so I'm not getting any of you in trouble. It's Canada law. I didn't know this either. But if you attest for me and I prove, oh, I'm working here, you can do this. And this one is so hotly contested. This one is likely to go 4 times, meaning a court. We might not even get the official on this one. And again, both Mark Carney and Pierre Poilievre hammered this. Now, Parm has been in the party forever. It's huge. This one would be seen by cabinet ministers, even the shadow conservatives. They're going to see it. It's going to go right into the highest levels of both opposition and party in power. This would be the best. Milton East, Halton. This would be the best, but it's okay. There's others. So then there's King Vaughan, right? And I know lots of people here. So there's I have a lot of followers out of Vaughan. And if you're in King Vaughan in this riding, please, this is a great one too. This one's hotly contested. This is a good 3 count, likely, and it's historically been that way. So I would certainly expect that somebody that's following me that will watch this within the next, I guess, what is it now, 11? So next 15 hours, somebody for sure, because I've been in here and done lots of speaking over the years here. So if you're in there, this one would be huge to reach out to me. And then there's Toronto St. Paul's, another huge contestant, cabinet minister here too. This one would work. This is a guaranteed three times red, which means my vote would be red 3 times. Anyone who lives here, right? So yeah, so Leslie Church and Don Stewart, right? That's a big one. These are municipals. This one would be huge for me too. I can easily make the drive, meet anybody. Yeah, Eglinton Lawrence, this one's huge too. This is where we're getting into ministers again, are going to likely look at this. And this will be contested minimum 3 times, could be 4 historically, which means court order. It'd be huge. Imagine 51st state popping up that many times with my name. This one, Karina Gold, right? Emily Brown, she's new, but this one's big on oil, all of that. This would be a beautiful one in Burlington. I can make this drive. I know it well. I've been out there quite a bit. I can do that one in less than 2 hours. I can make it. But again, I need you folks. So that's where I'm at. I need this shared out to everybody. It's urgent. It's legal. Like I said, this is right from Elections Canada, Chief Electoral Officer. They've made this legal. I didn't even know about this. I guess this is quite common, especially in the GTA, because I know a whole bunch of Easterners from Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland. They're all doing this. I'm like, what are you talking about? I never heard of this. This sounds like baloney. But it's not. It's not. And they do it all the time. So it's like, wow, no one teaches you that in Alberta, right? This is some kind of thing that's kind of kept from the West. But you can do this. Just like they parachute candidates, you can parachute voters too. So I would really love that. And those were the big ridings I just rolled through. But if I don't get any of those, it doesn't matter. Any one in the GTA within 2 hours of me, that would be just so awesome. And that one I can show up suit and tie, do my 51st state ballot. That'd be wicked. And I'm not going to burn anyone. I'll come with my employment letter. I'll have both my passport and driver's license, but my employment letter showing that I work in the GTA. So thanks, everybody. Please share. This is a Hail Mary. Those ridings I just went through are key and critical. This would see that ballot counted over and over again by both parties at the highest levels. It'd be pretty awesome to do. It would really land a blow. So thanks, everybody. Share, share, share. Get it out there. I'm going to share it out too. Bye now.